Why play Nunu and Willump jungle? Well, their ganks are truly amazing. They have incredible objective control, they bring an insane amount of AoE lockdown, and their ultimate has so much damage it can destroy entire teams. However, they are incredibly reliant on their team, and they do struggle if they get behind. Nunu's passive is they increase the attack speed and movement speed of themselves and a nearby ally when they deal damage to a champion, monster, or structure. In addition, Nunu's attacks will deal additional damage to other nearby enemies when they have this buff. Nunu's Q is an auto attack reset which makes him bite the target, dealing damage and healing themselves. If used against a non-champion, it instead deals true damage and heals a good amount more. The true damage combined with smite makes securing objectives incredibly easy. Nunu's W creates a snowball which they push for 10 seconds. Over this time, the snowball gathers speed and grows in size. Additionally, Nunu can steer this snowball but doesn't have full movement control. When this hits a target, it deals damage and knocks them up, with it dealing more damage and knocking up for even longer the more it's rolled. You can press W again to release it early, where it will travel a small distance before stopping. Nunu's E throws 3 snowballs which deal damage and slow enemies. This can be recast up to twice more. After 3 seconds, Nunu roots all nearby enemies which have been slowed by snowballs and deals damage. Nunu's ultimate roots Nunu in place and creates a circle around them for 3 seconds. Over this 3 seconds, Nunu receives a shield which refreshes each second, and enemies within are slowed, with this slow being greater the longer into the ultimate they are. When the ultimate ends, the area explodes, dealing monumental damage. If Nunu is interrupted or the channel ends, the ultimate will deal damage relative to the time channeled. For combos, you want to engage the W, channeling it as long as possible before use. From here, you can release it early to start your follow-up a little bit faster, or simply crash it into them. From here, use your E and auto-attack Q into your next 2 E's to apply the root. For Masteries, take this. Nunu is all about getting places fast. For build order, start Blue Knife refillable before getting tier 2 boots and a Sunfire. From here, Thornmail and Spirit Visage are great pickups before finishing your build with any of these. Zhonya's late game can actually be really good too to help you survive the engages. For skill order, start Q, then W, then E before maxing Q, then E, then W, taking ult whenever you can. For summoners, take Flash and Smite. Starting the game as Nunu, you're looking to provide a huge impact straight away to set your team up for the win. Your goal will be to hit level 2 and look for a gank straight away to cheese someone when they're only level 1. Alternatively, you can farm up to level 3 before looking for that gank. As always, consider the 3 main points of what CC do my team have, what escapes do they have, and where is the lane pushed to. When ganking, create a snowball and use it to roll into the lane. After this, hitting multiple E's into the root with your Q follow-up is enough to destroy most opponents at this point in the game. Following this, keep farming as much as possible, but it's your incredible ganks that will set your team up to win the game. Also, Nunu has incredible objective control. Firstly, ganking a lot means you'll be getting takedowns and pushing opponents out of lane, forcing them to back. This gives you great windows for control over dragons and heralds. This control, in combination with your ability to secure objectives with the true damage Q smite combo, means that getting these is another brilliant way to set your team up for the late game success. Entering late game, you want to be your team's engage. Start a fight by running at the enemy with a snowball. Hit as many targets, knocking as many up as possible. Follow up with your E into your root before using ultimate to devastate anyone left.